Well, from the outfits to the games and everything in between, Gen Con is a 4-day extravaganza, and today it all comes to an end. So we sent our Sunrise reporter, Matt McCutcheon, there. He's live at the convention center with more on all the fun we'll find on this final day. Hey, Matt.
Naomi, good morning. This is Family Fun Day for a family of 4. They can get in for $35 and see many different things, thousands of exhibits. Actually, right here, I'm standing in between the tentacles of an octopus. You heard that right. This is actually all made out of balloons, very lightweight. I can simply pick this up and move right on inside. You can see more of this creation here. This is actually benefiting charity later this afternoon, and this actually has won a world record as well. We've got a lot to talk about, Thurman, here with the creator behind all this from Michigan. Let's talk about this. How did this idea come about, and how many balloons are we looking at?
Well, we're looking at about 4,000 balloons roughly. The idea about this came about 5 years ago when a gentleman in Seattle, Oregon area, Washington, Oregon area, decided that he was going to go for a world record, and ever since then I decided this would be a fun challenge. And so last week a guy from Utah, Jeremy, beat it, set this record, and so it gave me a great challenge to go for it. And after a couple months of planning, we decided Gen Con was a great opportunity to go for a giant balloon.
You've been making balloon art for 25 years, something that started when you were very young. You've made many different creations, this one breaking the record.
Yes, and it's probably one of the funnest things I've done, because it was just me, the balloons, and some lovely music just to push and go, and there was no limits. It was just to see how far I could push myself. And that's always a fun challenge when you have that opportunity.
And today this is actually all going to get broken, but that's for a good cause as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely wouldn't fit in my car. On the way back to Michigan, let's put it that way. But no, the cool thing about what we've done here, this is the 4th year, we do the destruction of the creature at high noon. And anybody can come, and what we do is we auction off this year the different tentacles in the head. Highest bidders get the first crack at destroying it. And then what we do is we call our Hobbit Army. We get all the kids out there, and they're jumping, and they're bouncing, and they're having a blast. Well, this year we're going to have a cool opportunity, because this thing's so big, and truthfully the kids might eventually get tired. I don't know, but we're going to eventually let the parents and the adults have fun. And so they're going to act like 5 years. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. But we're hoping to raise a lot of money for the Julian Center, which is a great cause down here town in Indy.
Great. Well, let's real quick show us here the balloon. You've got one as well. Naomi, we're going to try blowing a balloon here together.
Okay, breathe from the lungs.
All right.
The lungs.
What do I have got going wrong that I'm not really making it well? I mean, you're very experienced. You've got it going. I can't even barely get this to fill up.
Well, I've also been doing this for blowing up balloons for about 19 years. So my lungs are trained as it's the only part of my body that's in good shape. Let's put it that way. My lungs can put up with a lot. But what we're doing right here is the same thing that we did for the rest of this whole octopus. We're doing just what's called a simple weave.
Okay.
And as you can tell, it's almost like a basket.
All right. Well, this is one of the many creations.
The top.
You're going to take this away, Naomi. I can barely talk after trying to blow this up. And look, nothing. I've got nothing to show for it. So you can imagine the incredible skill.
To it that apparently he didn't show you. You have to pinch the top, and then it will go in there a little bit better.
Well, lesson learned. I'm going to try this. We'll see what happens next.
Okay, we'll let you go, though, to catch